Just, oh, just beautiful. You love to see it. Vampires doing what they want to do here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Beating a dragon deck with basically commons, uncommons is, you know, that's not nothing. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we are running back to what we love on this channel, which is Orzhov Gain and Drain, Le Petit Mort. Now, I was kind of debating whether or not to make this deck and this video, and then I realized something kind of amazing about this deck, and something that I'm very noticing in the comments, and then people tell me, Jay, I love your decks. I don't have the wilds for it, man. It's too expensive. I don't have the rares. I don't have the wilds. This deck is almost entirely common and uncommon, and can almost got me to Mythic. Like, I was like 2-3 games away from Mythic before getting controlled out. It is a Orzhov Gain and Drain. So cheap and so powerful with such good gain and drain combos, you're gonna love it. So I really wanted to show you. I want to show you an example of this. Before we get down to it, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Yes. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Both places. Hit that bell. You'll be notified when we go live or new videos come up. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions. It's all right there. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub in case you want to get a copy of this. And again, budget. This is what we're talking about here. Budget conscious deck for your pleasure. So, Gain and Drain. You know I love it on this channel. The goal right here is to just ping them out for 1 mana, 1 life, 1 gain. Every time we gain life, they lose more, they lose. With the only rare card, aside from lands being in this deck, is potentially the Rise from the Past right here, okay? Everything else you could get away with not being rare. Rise from the Past, you absolutely need to have rare. Even the Destroy. I have some Destroys in here that are rare, but you really don't actually even need them to do that. So, what are we talking about when we talk about this deck? Starting off, we want to gain life, we want to drain life. Authority of the Consuls is useful, is very, very useful right here. You don't need it, but man, is it good. So Authority of the Consuls is 1 white, and this was reprinted in Foundations. You see that little Foundations mark right there. Creatures you control, your opponents control, enter tapped. Very good against red or any aggro. Whenever a creature an opponent controls enter, you gain 1 life. Very useful. Now, if you wanted to go up with more creatures whenever this creature enters, you gain life, you could go with more life creed duos, which is perfectly fine as well. I'm not mad at you. If you wanted to up the power of this and get more Authority of the Consuls, that's fine too. To gain our life. Now you're saying, Jay, what about Case of the Uneaten Feast? You know, that's your main life gainer there. Well, it's a rare, so I didn't want to pop you up on too many rares. So what we're going to use instead here, instead of Case of the Uneaten Feast, the regular Hinterland Sanctifier, which is a Rabbit Cleric, 1-drop, 1/2, which is not bad. A 1/2, 1-drop that lets you gain 1 life whenever a creature you enter controls is not bad. The reason that we want these more as creatures as opposed to spells or something like that, like a Case of the Uneaten Feast, is because of the Raise of the Past combo that people have been playing, and we're going to get to that. So we're going to definitely go with 4 Hinterland Sacrificers right here. I know I have different versions of them, but that's just a common. That is a common card. It comes in Jumpstart packs, beginner packs. It's all there. For a little bit of protection, I'm going to run Surge of Salvation. People are running a lot of removal right now. Or permanency control, gain hexproof, prevent all damage that black or red sources. You can tank a big hit on that one. That is not bad to swap in and out right there for protecting your cards. Then with removal package, I'm going to go with 3 cut downs and 2 get lost. Now, this is another point of contention here. I'm choosing Get Lost because it's kind of the best form of enchantment and creature and planeswalker removal. But again, everything in here is negotiable. You could do Destroy Evil. That is a common card to destroy large creatures, toughness 4 or more, or enchantments or something to that effect. That is perfectly acceptable at a common speed right there. You could even go, Feed the Swarm, which is a common card, which destroys creatures and enchantments, and you lose life equal to the mana value, but that's fine. Mortify, destroy target creature enchantments, a little bit more expensive. Any one of these kind of destroys that is not Get Lost. I happen to be using Get Lost, but I want to make it clear that if you are working on a budget here, there are plenty of other options that you could run that would be essentially do the same thing for a little bit more money or a little bit more variety or have some sort of downside on them. So again, you don't need rares. You could run this no rares easy. So now we get to the main thrust of the deck. So everything here is, you see a lot of the stuff is either 1 or it's 2. This is the main thing, is the 2 drops right here. Get Lost, slot that spot for removal, but Life Creed Duo is a great card right here. 1 white and 1/2, Bat and Bird. Yes. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. Remember, we want to get as many 1 life pings as humanly possible here, or Bat Birdly possible here. Every time that we gain 1 life, that we're going to force them to lose 1. That is going to be the goal. How do we do that? We get Starscrape Cleric, probably one of the more useful cards, the most useful card in the deck. 1 black and 1/1 Bat Cleric. You can cast it for Offspring if you pay that black and 2. If you do, you get another guy come in. You get a little token copy of the baby version of it come in, a 1/1 version. Again, driving it home here, the main goal is to trigger as many 1 ping life gains and ping them off of 1 life gain over and over and over again down. That is the goal. So like if you have something set up, Hinterland Sacrificer and Life Creed Duo, and you play Starscrape for 2 Starscrapes come in, which means you gain 4 life, and when you gain 4 life, they lose 4 life. That is how useful that is overall. And then you say, well, that's not that great. Well, you're continuing to do that every single turn. Every time they play a card, Authority is going to hit them for 1. You see that over and over and over again. And there's a big finishing combo that you can run as well. Vengeful Blood Witch is a brand new card from Foundations here. Uncommon only, again, 1 black and 1/1. Whenever this creature dies or another creature you control dies, opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So now you're at that point. If you have the gain and drain set up, you are draining them out for 2 each hit. Okay, so if they even board wipe you or something like that, if they blow up every card or they start playing removals like crazy, they're going to start getting punished for that. You don't think that 1 damage gain and drain is a lot until it happens 10 times. Until it's triggered 10 times and you're at 30 life and they're at 10, do things start to seem a little bit dire. And that's kind of where we want to get them to. This is enhanced by everything else that's going on here, and it is extremely useful to trigger off. Ellis Ilkor, Sadistic Pilgrim, a great Phyrexian core cleric for the Orzhov colors. Another uncommon, a legendary uncommon with insane value here. 2/2 Death Touch, and then feeding into this ability that we're having is whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. Again, stack this with Hinterland Sacrificer, Ellis Ilkor, Life Creed Duo. You play 1 creature with Starscrape Cleric out, they lose 3 life for each 1 creature that you play. You know, you have 2 of these out, they lose 6. And then if they kill a bunch of creatures or they block or you block something, they're going to lose 6 more. It's crazy how powerful that is, because not only does Ellis Ilkor support the gain life whenever something enters, whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life. You combine this with a Vengeful Blood Witch, they're losing 2 life for each creature that dies, and if you gain life for each creature that dies, they're losing 3 if you have Starscrape comboed on it. So really just the ultimate gain and drain type of combo here of forcing people out, gaining that life, losing, and getting that balance. You'll see here, this is the only enchantment, I believe, or one of the best enchantments in the game right now. Sheltered by Ghost, 1 white and 1. Another removal, but all around a utility card. When it enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Sheltered by Ghost leaves the battlefield, which is extremely powerful. I can't tell you how powerful that is. Getting rid of a permanent for 2 mana and making this hard to get rid of. +1 power and lifelink and ward 2. makes it hard for the creature to kill, gives you the lifelink to trigger your gain and drain effects again on top of everything else, and makes it tricky for an important card to get killed. Very, very useful card. So it's removal, it's protection, it's life gain, it's everything that you want it to be right there. And again, uncommon. Arguably the best white card from Duskmourn, uncommon. Really, really cheap. Of course, as a finishing touch, we're going to have Vito's Daughter, Marauding Blight Priest, the card that actually made my channel. So we're back at it. Love her. She got reprinted in Foundations, and for good reason. She is a 1 black 2, 3/2 Vampire Cleric. Whenever you gain a life, each opponent loses a life. This is where things start getting ridiculous. If you stack up Star Scrape, a bunch of Star Scrapes with Marauding Blight Priest, and start playing your cards right and getting these combos off, they're going to be losing like 4 to 5 life a turn if you're doing the right combination plays. It's going to be really, really bad. You could just defend, basically, and no matter what they do, they're just hemorrhaging like crazy. Now, here is the combo piece that I want to talk to you about. If you're going to invest in any one card, any one rare, and this is the rare that you have to play. This, in and of itself, is a combo finisher. If you have just been getting killed the whole game, you've been blocking, everything's been dying, Raise the Past will actually win the game. And I'm going to show you an example of this when we play. We'll win the game just by playing it. 2 white and 2, return all creatures with a mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If you pull off this combo, you will kill them with this one card. The way you do it, if you bring back like 2 Hinterland Sacrificers or a bunch of life gains, and a Starscrape Clerics and a couple of Starscrape Clerics, basically, 6 creatures come into play. Every time a creature comes into play, you gain life. So you gain 6 life immediately. And if you have 2 Starscrapes, you gain 6 life immediately, or however much you gain. Every time you gain, they lose 1, and they lose more and more and more and more. If you pull this off, okay? If you pull off all of the different gain and drains that they have. So you trigger 5, 6, 7, 8 life gain, and then they lose 16 on top of that, because every ping of 1 that they're gaining makes them lose. That's game over. It's 100% game over. You can keep throwing creatures. Don't worry about losing creatures, because if you have this in your hand, you know you have a finishing move. If you might not be able to get them down to 20 immediately from this, but with 10 life left, oh yeah, you can absolutely finish the game off by having 10 life left and immediately just triggering the right cards out of your graveyard. This is every single card value with 2 or less. The only card that won't come back is Marauding Blight Priest, which is a shame, but combining this with Starscrape, Ellis Ilkor, everything that you do, and combining all of the life gain, all of the life drain with that is just, it feels so good. So this is the only one that I'm recommending, the only rare that you have to have in this deck, okay? If you're going to invest in a rare, this is the one. This is good in Boros, it's good in Mono White, it would be good in Orzhov, it's good in Selesnya. Anytime you're running white, this is an amazing, powerful card to run right there. So that is the one that you absolutely have to have. As far as land goes, yeah, we have some double lands in here, but you could get away with the life gain double lands. You know what I mean? You could go with the life gain double lands if you wanted to, if you don't have the cards right now to get them out. It's 100% fine to go with something like a Scoured Barrens, you know what I mean? Or even one of the land pingers that deals 1 damage, Forlorn Flats. You could run any of these instead of running the double lands that are going to hurt you, because they do feed into the triggers that you're going to be hitting off in the game, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine to run those if you don't have something like Restless Fortress, such as a 2 gain and drainer you can swing in, or Concealed Courtyards or Caves of Koilos or any of those like that. So, adaptability. There is a way to build this. That's the main thing. There is a way to build this with 0 rares and really, really have an effective, powerful deck that you can do a lot of damage with. And like I said, I'm almost mythic with this. Like, the only reason I didn't hit mythic is I ran into like 5 control decks in a row that did nothing but exile me over and over again, and that's the main reason I didn't hit mythic. But it is really fantastic, and if you like my gain and drains, you like my vampire stuff, this is the one for you. So 22 creatures, most of them clerics, believe it or not. Yeah, if you're controlling life and death, you're probably a cleric right there. Bats, birds, everything. And a little bit of vampires. 7 instants, 4 sorceries, 6 enchantments, 22 lands altogether on a 2.0 average. Pretty cheap right there. A splash more white than black, which I think I've reflected here in the mana balance. Very cheap, very effective. Just a fun, unique kind of build. That that is great for starters. And if you want to start playing this, again, you want to start playing it with 0 rares except for Raise the Pass, and then take it from there. What do you like? What do you don't like? Do you want to add Exquisite Bloodlord or something like it, or Bloodthirsty Conqueror, or big cards, you know, like Bloodthirsty Conqueror, because you want to spend your mythic rare, you want to bring up the power. This is a great place to start for beginning and just winning, man. It's just such a fun deck. Obviously, I'm enjoying it a lot. This is like my main thing that I enjoy. So let's leave it right there, guys. Let's get into the game. We're going to push on Mythic. We're Diamond 1. We made Diamond 1 with this one. And we are going to try to push Mythic as we go. Here we go, guys. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Stay tuned for the second channel because we are going to open a whole box of foundations. Check that out. Here we go. All right, Javo. Good opener right here. Yeah, Ops goes first. I'd have liked to go first, but, you know, doesn't let me do that very often. Doesn't let me go first very often, you know, it doesn't like doing that. Let's do that. Hopefully we can slow him down a little bit. He's got red. If he got red, Authority of the Council is the worst thing for red to run into. Let's do Life Creep Duo. We're setting ourselves up for a good combo here, so we'll see. He'll probably play removal, but again, we definitely can get ourselves set up for a nice Raise the Past if we lose enough creatures. Probably going to hit with a cut down or something. Generally, people are chopping the first couple of turns. Oh, no chop. Okay. I'm going to play this. Or he's not, he's AFK or something. Boom, we hit him with that first combo. And we do need a white mana, which to finish our combo piece off, so. What's he running here? If he's running Factory, if he's running Forge, he's in bad shape. Authority of the Council is the death of Forge. Oh, he's running. He's running dragons. Okay. So a white mana to hit Raise the Pass would be beautiful, especially if we get nuked or something here, if we get Brotherhood's End, but he's probably going to put in a creature. He's probably going to put a dragon down and swing in with it. Yeah. 8 damage, by the way. That's not a good deal. That was not a good deal for him. Boom. And if we get a white mana, he's going to die right away. That's basically all we need to just win the game. Yeah, that was a bad deal. Yeah, if you have 2 Blendful Blood Witches out and they try to sweep you, it's never a good deal. Terror Peaks, very nice. Okay, so watch this. You want to see something funny? You want to see something real funny? The only way that he can win now is with a mass exile, and I don't even think he could do that. Yeah. All dead. Brutal. Yeah, look at that stack. Look at that stack, man. Come on, man. Look at that stack. Just beautiful. You love to see it. Vampires doing what they want to do here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Beating a dragon deck with basically commons, uncommons is, you know, that's not nothing. Alright, good stuff. Nine fucking games. Well, there's a Rise of the Past. Boom. Boom. Okay. Vengeful Blood Witch. Boom. Boom. Alright, he's gonna play removal now. He's gonna hit Vengeful. Boom. Boom. Interland Sacrificer. Running Blight Priest. Hit. Disguise him. No attacks. Okay. Creature disguise him. He's gonna go in. I'm fine with him going in. I'll res you. Once I get the res, I'll res you. No attacks. Damn, we're running a full playset of Surge of Salvations in your white deck. I have 3 in your main deck. No, I'm not. I'm not running a full rack of them. Maybe I need to be. I don't know. Let's do that. Okay. Authority of the Consuls. Cancel. Okay. Cancel attacks. No attacks. Villainy. This is an L right here because we're just fucking stuck in the shit. Each player discards a card. I'm gonna get rid of that. I think we might have to raise the pass fucking twice. If we can hit raise, we're not terrible, man. If we can hit raise, we're not in a horrible shape, but it's a big if. Star Scrape Cleric. You just need 1 white mana. Yeah, it is probably worth it to start running that, to be honest. You're correct, Kami. Is he going to draw a card? Sacrifice a token, draw a card. He'll probably draw a card. Each player discrads a crad. That sucks. Because that's the only way I'm going to ever res. If he's got another discard in there, I'm in deep shit. I need to draw white mana right now. That's the biggest hit, as I need to draw a white mana. That generates a life for me. Drains them out. No blocks. And what do we got here? Has he got it? No, maybe. Split up, destroy. Okay. And that's a cut down. That doesn't do nothing. Next. So, white mana will save my life here. Enduring Innocence. Gain a life. He's going to force a discard. Resolve. We've been holding on to this forever. It's just not going to let me get the win. Just really does not want to let me get the win here. Generate a life off that one. Boom. Draws the card. Boom, boom. Life Creep Duo. Still not letting me get the win here. We're going to hold steady. Still won't let me give me that white mana. It's a 33% chance of the white mana popping. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't matter because he can alt Lily, so it doesn't really matter what I do. Go in. Generate. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. There's Virtue Persistence. Very nice. Each player discards a card. Had a feeling he was going to do that. 33% chance. What do we got? White mana. Big white mana here. Whew, saved by the bell. I'll tell you what, saved by the fucking bell there. Jeez. Saved by the bell. Epic music and WoW. Is the music on? I didn't even notice the music was on. I go first. Great stuff. That's how bad that can be, by the way. That's how bad the combination can be when you pull it off correctly. Life Creed. Stellar Ronin. Very nice. Heir Apparent.
He's going to try to go wide here, but I think I'm going to be able to stop him. If I get a mana, I feel like I can stop him pretty good. He's going to put down another one. He's going to huck to it. Huck to it. Life Creek Duo. Let's do this. Yeah. Alright, one more mana and I could really do some damage. Heir Apparent. Boom. Heir Apparent again. Boom. Hit. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. So this is gonna, if I put that, it's gonna gain. And then I'll gain, and drain. Now it doesn't really matter which way we do. Yeah, no, he's screwed. Unless he runs a Sunfall, then he's no way, no shape. No cap. No nothing. Yeah, GG. Nice try, but no thanks. No thanks, bro. Okay. Happy face. Alright, let's break the cycle, guys. Let's break the cycle. Let's break it. Kiryu. Ops goes first. Not great if Ops goes first, and I don't have a lot of early plays here, but we'll go for it. Green. Not the worst thing in the world. Could be Elf Ball. Boom. Probably should have put Restless Fortress down first. That's okay. I'm just going back and forth. The cycle of just going back and forth over and over again. Yeah, so he's probably should try to elf out here. We'll try to elf out here. This. I feel like my life gain should be able to offset whatever we got going on. But, we'll see. Freeside Lookout. Could play an extra land. Yeah, I feel like the 1-pings aren't going to be too bad if we offset it. He does have reach there, which is a problem. We might have to kill the Free Strider. Well, we can wait on that. Okay, so if we do it this way, gain and lose 2, or we gain 1 and lose 1, and then we gain 2 and then lose 2. It doesn't really matter, right? Ping me. What if we got silly like Soupy Sales here? No, he's just going to hit me for 2. That's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm going to gain that 2 back. Okay. I'm going to put a basic land. It's ping me for 2. Landfall. Boom. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, Free Strider Lookout is a problem. That's gonna ping me for 4. Resolve. I say, yeah, next turn we'll try to resolve it all. If he gets Lumra or something, he's going to kill me, but he might not get Lumra. He's got 1 mana. He gets the Lookout. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I wish he would resolve faster. Don't be Lumra. If it's Lumra, I'm gonna die. No, it's Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Yeah, that does lethal landfall me again. Boom, boom. Duress. It's one of my get losts. Gonna go in. No, he's not gonna go in. Boom. Vagabond. Wow. Terror Eater. Well, damage. Jeez, man. Should have played the removals faster, I think. Because that's going to go in. Yeah, he's going to go in with everything here. That'll put down a mana. Ping me for 2 again. We block that with that. We block that with that. We block that with that. Sheltered by ghosts. We don't have that capability. We can do... No, we would have to sacrifice 3 non-land permanents to do that. Let's do that. And then it's not much we can do. We could get rid of Valgs. We could get rid of Valgs, but we need a choose the attacker, going for 4. Boom. So close. So close, guys. Unbelievably close. Unbelievably close here. He's gonna fucking take his sweet time, though. Very, very... I mean, honestly, bearing 1 or 2 cards difference, that was really fucking cutting it real close. It's that was a real that was a razor close shave right there. Favorite color to play. White right now is just the meta. It is just, you need to exile and kill everything that anybody puts down. So that's why white is so so preferred right now. It is Jay, I have a weird question. Is your companion a pet rock because as a vampire you can't draw blood from a stone? No, but that's a funny it's a funny thing you did there, though. I like that. Boom. We'll put down Blood Witch. Tracks a Reanimator. Man, we are getting nothing but fucking meta decks. Holy shit, bros. We are just literally getting nothing but fucking meta decks here. God damn, bros. It is not looking good for home team. Look at this shit, man. He's just gonna reanimate. Boom. We are getting absolutely nothing but fucking meta decks. Like hardcore fucking non-stops. Holy shit, man. This is wild. Just the absolute fucking cream of the crop here. Wow. Okay. And just mana too. Alright. So you're gonna run Reanimator. Where's the Reanimator? Ill-timed explosion. Very nice. And resolve. Gain and drain. Starscrape Cleric. Do that. Boom. Do that. Okay. Growing Dread, Manifest. Okay, what's he gonna do now? Yeah, the Pet Rock was on April Fool's. Pet Rock was on April Fool's. Aberrant Oculus, very nice. Let's do that. Okay. Manifest Red. Okay, let's do this. Sheltered by Ghosts. Got him. Alright. Back from the edge here. I don't know what was going on there. Would say a Forestian Arena. And that's a little bit too expensive. No Bloodthirsty Conqueror. No, we're not going for the Infinite Loop. I feel like we did the Infinite Loop already, so I feel like we're already kind of there. You know? Ops goes first. Let's go for it. He kept the hand of 7 cards. Yeah. Probably play removal, that's fine. Unstable Slasher, very nice. Play Authority of the Consoles. Do that. Boom. He can't pull the combo off yet. He's just gonna play Kill. I need a white mana more than anything in the whole world, or I immediately die. Probably won't get away mana. The Starscrape Cleric. We'll wait. If he's got a protection, he can just kill me. He probably has like a hexproof or something. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. Gain a life back. Villainy. Each player discrads a crad. We'll get rid of that crad. Okay. Hey, look at that. So let's put down... Put down that. Let's do that. Boom. Stun. He could hit it. He could hit me with the removal here if he's got fucking nut draw. He's got the nut draw. Fuck. Alright. Heart of the cards, Jay. Heart of the cards. Let's fucking focus. Let's fucking focus here. Disocrat. That's true, yeah. It depends where your opponent's at, how much you want to pressure your opponent too. I go first. And we can do that right away. Boom. Okay. It's gonna be some fucking fucked up jank. Brownie Light Priest, we can immediately start with you. Whoops. Boom. Okay. Hey, what's up, Tenryu X. 5 removal and slash all big brain gameplay. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I mean, that's all you need. You don't need to really do anything that creative, man. That's pretty much it. You just need to run the big brain plays there, man. The giga brain plays. That's all it's really all about. Raimundo. Yes, this is true, Toin. This is a phenomenon. It's called being in the barrel. And sometimes you're just in the fucking barrel. It's the God's honest truth. Sometimes you're just in the barrel, which means you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it on the fucking chin. Regardless of what you do, how you want to do it, you're gonna take it on the fucking chin. Boom. Out. Right. Can't run a board wipe here. Not bad. there. Lose a life. Vengeful Blood Witch. Play a Life Break Duo. It's Counterspell. Might get him here. Joshua Lynn, I had a game last week where both had Laylee, or both top decking it, both just keep drawing lands for like 5 turns. Yeah, that'll happen too. That'll happen too. I've stared at each other while we both flooded, which is kind of funny when you think about it. He's gonna salt rope himself down to this. He's gonna salt rope because he's upset about that his big brain play didn't work here. Salt roping, guys. This is the this is the weapon of the enemy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do what that guy. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what that guy's done. Spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the salt rope son. Oh, Jar Werewolf said stop singing. He hasn't said anything all night, but he said stop singing for me. I go first. I have some decent plays here. I even have protection, so. Arrakis. Oh, I gotta fight the whole planet of Dune. That sucks. I'd hate fighting the whole planet of Dune. Are the changes you making a difference? A lot of times, if you screw around with your deck slightly, it fucks up with the MMR, so it's possibly. Yeah, I love that song, man. Go Mary Snow. I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to get my money up. Why do you think I'm making these videos? Yeah, any kind of gain and drain. Authority of the Consuls just fucks up so many decks, man. It just absolutely fucking wrecks so many different builds. Probably. Oh, you didn't play Removal Line. That's amazing. Okay, 38. I'd love a mana here. I'd love to have 3 mana, but we'll see. Hey, look at that. Got Surge of Salvation, so we can proc. Phyrexian Arena, he's going for it. Starscrape. Boom. There's a life. Boom. Villainy. Is he gonna make me discard? Which player discard? Let's do that. Use Get Lost. I will. I'm waiting for him to overplay himself right here, though. He could run a total wipe here, but if I'm able to res, I'm in pretty good. I don't have internet in my apartment, so I'm stuck playing on your phone. It's miserable. I'm sorry to hear that, Josh. My internet kind of sucks too, so you know, you make do with what you can make do. Boom. Go in. Boom. Oh no, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Like an insano style. I'm not going to tempt fate anymore, guys. I'm going to leave it right there for tonight, folks. Overall, I mean, it's a great deck. If we don't get immediately killed and controlled out to death, it's actually a really good deck. I actually really like it. I like how cheap it is too. It's really easy on the wallet. And frankly, the ones that you're investing in, you should be investing in. Authority of the Consuls is probably one of the best cards out there. But you can make this, aside from Raise the Pass, you could make this completely like, you could pretty much make this almost uncommons only, which is quite a feat if we actually did hit Mythic with an uncommon only deck, aside from Authority, but we could do something else to gain life on that. We could really make this a full-on available, aside from one card here, Raise the Pass, which is necessary. Everything else is super cheap. So if you're struggling to get in, this is a very, very cheap alternative to get where you need. I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. We'll see you in the next one.